Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my humble home in Livingston, Montana. Okay, I've got a video here. I have no idea how to word this. I have no idea how to go about conveying my thoughts and my feelings about what's bothered me here. Here, the other day, I'd made a firm commitment in my mind that I was going to stay away from negative things like politics and anything negative, because that's another problem that we have on the face of this planet is negativity, and I'm not going to get into all that. Otherwise, I'm going to get off subject, and this video will end up a lot longer than I want. Okay. This morning I checked my email and I see that YouTube, i.e. Google, has changed their terms of service. I'm well aware of their terms of service, not every little detail, but I try my best not to make really weird videos that's going to get me in trouble and crap like that. I mean, yes, a swear word slips out every once in a while, maybe a little emotions or anger or whatever have you. But it's getting more and more to the point here where we're not YouTube creators, we're YouTube robots. I don't like that. There's a lot of things I don't like. But anyway, on my phone right here is their updated TOS. And no, I'm not going to read you the whole thing because I spent a couple hours this morning with my account. In fact, my account's open right now because I want to read a few things. But, I'm using this encoder to encode myself. But here's the three main things that YouTube has changed for their platform, for their terms of service. In other words, stuff that'll get you in trouble. Stuff that'll get you kicked off of YouTube. Whatever here. Here's a summary of changes. Facial recognition restrictions. Google, you got the wrong person here. I don't personally care if people take pictures of me, screenshots. Personally, myself, I've never done any of that. I figure, what's the point? I'm here making a video. People are supposed to see me. Well, anyway, the terms of service already state that you cannot collect any information that might identify a person without their permission. While this has always included facial recognition information, the new terms make that expressly clear. Look at here. I got something to tell you. My name is James Robert Boren. You can see me perfectly. I know I'm being recorded. As a matter of fact, I've got this little encoder set at 1080p, high definition, 30 frames a second, and in stereo sound. I realize that there's some people that don't, maybe want to put their face or whatever have you on YouTube or admit who they are or what, but I ain't one of them. And the way I look at it, if you don't want that kind of stuff, stay away from YouTube. It's just plumb ridiculous. Or either that or make videos where you don't have a camera on yourself and you just cast your voice and do whatever, make slideshows, because I do that stuff. I make slideshows that I publish right here on YouTube, right on this iPhone of mine. The editors and everything are right here, just on this miserable iPhone. Okay, here's their second change in their TOS, terms of service. Your kindergarten rights or whatever you want to call it. This is what I don't like. This is what I really don't like. YouTube's right to monetize. YouTube has the right to monetize all content on the platform, and ads may appear on videos from channels not in the YouTube partner program. That means a guy just like me. I never have went after money. I've said this dozens of times. I don't do the ad thing because personally these ads bug the crap out of me. And I know it bugs a lot of other people. Matter of fact, I've got YouTube Premium, because I was promised a long time ago, or I was my understanding, that if you get that premium, you won't have to deal with ads. Well, I'm about ready to chop that off. Whatever. YouTube's going to lose in the long run here with this deal as far as I'm concerned. I can understand having rules and regulations and terms of service because this would turn into a circus if they didn't. But what they're trying to do now is very unfair, in my humble opinion, to the YouTube creators. Especially guys like me I'm not interested in becoming famous. I'm not interested in splashing my, I don't even use social media. I don't use Twitter, Flitter, Facebook, any of these outfits, because I noticed a lot of people link themselves to YouTube. You never see that out of me, and you never see me begging off for subscribers. You never see me, hitting up for people to ring the bell and thumbs up and thumbs down and on and on and on. I just wanted to have a simple channel to get my simple messages across and everything like that. But YouTube is making it, i.e. Google, more and more difficult for a guy like me. Because the way I look at it, I put my stuff, my content up on YouTube for free, and I figure if I'm not bugging anybody for money or I'm not hitting anybody up for the ad revenue and all that, fair is fair. I mean, you got the perfect right to disagree, but that's the way I've always felt about this, But apparently that ain't the case. They can start, so if you guys see a bunch of ads splashed all over my videos and whatnot has nothing to do with me. But if I start seeing too much of this kind of stuff, I am going to quit my channel. It's that simple. I don't want nothing to do with any of these ads and all that. Because half that stuff I don't believe in anyway. Or whatever, And the third thing that they changed, royalty payments and tax withholding. This doesn't have anything to do with me because I'm not tied up with YouTube monetarily wise. But they say for creators entitled to revenue payments, such payments will be treated as royalties from a U.S. tax perspective, and Google will withhold taxes where required by law. Oh boy. I can see a whole bunch of trouble there. I can see these three major TOS changes they made transparent. I can see a lot of problems. They tell you that, YouTube, but I do. Now I'm going to take and minimize this and go to my channel, which I've got. My channel's open, and I know this encoder will keep. Okay, I'm right in my encoder will keep recording. I know it will. Okay, I'm in my YouTube studio. Just to show you, I spent a couple, 2 or 3 hours going over everything and getting a headache, trying to figure out if I'm doing something wrong or if I've made any mistakes or I got any restrictions or any of that. And I'm just going to read right down here on this YouTube. I've studied my entire dashboard. I've studied all my videos and all like that. And believe you me, I've got, 752 videos or some goofy thing. And my playlists, I don't have any playlists. And analytics, both channel and video analytics, I've looked that all over. I don't see any problems there, except for I've got a real slow, unimportant, little tiny, go nowhere, do nothing kind of channel. In comments, I dealt with what few comments I had. Subtitles, I'm not into that. Copyright, I got no issues there. Monetization, I'm not monetized. Like I say, customization, I got not much going on there. Audio library, I know you guys know what that is. It's where you can get free music. In case you don't know, you can use with your videos. And settings, and then send feedback. Oh, I'd like to send feedback to YouTube, all right, or Google, but I'm sure they'd kick me off the platform. But the point being is I don't really like any of this stuff, especially them saying that basically I'm going to put my logic capture back up, especially when they are claiming that, I know it's their platform, it's not mine, I didn't build it, I'm glad, I wouldn't own something like this anyway. But, what I'm concerned about the most is they're claiming that they've got the perfect right to just start putting ads, on people's videos. And my whole argument with this is I have YouTube Premium because I was told a couple of years ago, I got suckered into buying that premium with the idea that you won't see ads, because I stream YouTube. This TV, you can see it right back there. Right there is a 50-inch TV, and I stream it to there. And I got sick and tired of all the ads and everything, and so I found out if you bought premium, you could get away from them ads, which I did. So I'm going to wait and see for a couple of days here and check around, and I've got a couple technical people in my life that really know what's going on in this world. One being me and my son, and he's pretty good at smelling the rats, or whatever have you, or understanding if there's some kind of snake in the woodwork, so to speak. I know I'm not talking about, but what kind of tricks are being played here or whatever have you, because I just wanted a place where I could talk to people and that kind of stuff. And I figured if I didn't get money involved, every fair should be fair. I tried to find how many people have looked at my channel throughout the years, but I couldn't find that figure. But I've got a few numbers here which don't really mean anything. I've got approximately 4,500 subscribers. And I also noticed the whole time that I was in my studio where your settings are, I was noticing some of these numbers were changing from time to time. That made me real suspicious, And I've got approximately 25,000 public watch hours, which was nothing, and I've got 751 videos. YouTube says I got 752 videos, or 53, but I think they're counting my 2-minute introduction on my splash page, And as far as I don't have any restrictions on my channel. I don't have any strikes against me, not that I was able to find, and I looked a lot of data over and all that. So, but like I say, if I start seeing a bunch of ads and stuff like that, I'm going to have to bail out of here, because I didn't get involved with YouTube for any of that stuff. If I wanted to go after money, I would have. I wouldn't, I would put more effort into my YouTube videos than I do. I try to do these videos as plain and as fast and as quick as I can, because this stuff takes up time. Anybody that spent a lot of time editing and uploading and stuff like that knows exactly what I mean. And yet, I know for this stuff doesn't seem to be appreciated at all, And I know there's got to be rules to the game, because you got these jokers out there that get to ruin it for everybody and all of that stuff. And I know I haven't made the best videos from time to time, but I haven't done anything that's certainly going to hurt anybody. I've never went out of my way to hurt anybody. But it's almost like you can't tell the truth anymore. You can't have freedom of speech. You can't say truly what's on your mind. I call that communism. What the hell is this nonsense? When you're dealing with a Vietnam veteran here, I fought for my rights, my constitutional rights. And one of my constitutional rights is freedom of speech. But I realize that we got this great big massive electronic digital server platform called YouTube, and if everybody had their way about it, or a heyday broke out, well, you'd have porn on here and all kinds of stuff. But there is some crappy videos on YouTube, and I know where they're at and how they can stay on. And I'm talking about videos that are real close to being pornographic, and how in the world those videos seem to stay up. Well, I think YouTube catches up with them and takes them down, but they just keep popping back up again and all this other stuff. So, and man, all you have to do is use the search engine on YouTube and just type up whatever's on your mind there, and you catch right on to what I'm talking about. And no, I'm not into porn. I'm not into any of that stuff. Matter of fact, I hate porn. I really do. I've been married for 45 years to the same woman, faithful, and I'm proud of it. There's just only probably a few 100,000 of us here in America that can say they've got marriages that are almost 50 years old. So there you are. And this wasn't easy for the wife and I. We had some rough times. And all I've ever done is just come along and try to share my life with the world, share with what I know, and try to talk about wholesome activities like, going outside, fishing, hunting, whatever I could dream up, because that's another tough thing about being a YouTuber is dreaming up content. That's why every once in a while some of my videos are stupid, because I can't think up anything any better. So I really didn't want to make this a negative video, but I can see trouble way down the line. And like I say, if I start seeing ads splashed all over my videos and whatnot have you, why should I have to pay for premium service, and yet YouTube can just do whatever they want to? I have to have some rights in this nonsense as far as I'm concerned, And one of the things is this ad thing. I don't want ads on my videos, because half the stuff that they are going to advertise on my videos I probably don't agree with, don't like, don't want, don't use, don't buy, don't support. You understand what I'm saying? Sure you do. Okay, well, I've done everything this morning. I've looked my whole account over to make sure I wasn't breaking any TOS, and I don't believe I am. I wish YouTube would get a little bit more guts and write to you and say, look, we don't want you doing this, this, and this, and this. I could deal with that, but just don't be sticking ads on my videos. I personally look at my videos as my own personal possession, if you will, creation, and I look at it like YouTube doesn't have the right. But apparently, because it's their platform, they feel that they have the right. That's what the new TOS says. Okay, this is getting me nowhere. Well, I'm coming up on 20 minutes. I usually don't try to make my files very long, but I might quit my channel, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just giving you early notice. I got to do some checking here. So take care of yourselves. Thanks for supporting me, and thank you for those that signed up for my channel, and we shall hopefully see you on down the trail. The reason why I say that is because, like I say, I might just up and, start taking my videos down, and just once I'm gone, I'm gone. But I'll make an announcement if I do. So, adios, my friends. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you later. And goodbye.